Yeah, it's your man Diggy Smalls from the Chaos Crew, the best commentator on all of YouTube. Yeah, I said it, but you know I'm right. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.
What's going down, everybody? It's your man Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you could call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to part 2 of the whole kind of Wings and El Presidor, White Boy, 7th Street, DJ Keemstar situation that went down last night. Before I get into that, the reason the gameplay starts, with like my 4th kill or whatever is because I felt like I was going to get a good game in this game, so I stopped, sat in a corner, and hit the record button, and lo and behold, I ended up getting a good gameplay, so here it is. But anyway, let's get back into what I was talking about in the previous video. Now, like I said, I don't necessarily agree with the things that Wing said, or all of them or whatever, but I do kind of see where he's coming from a little bit, and I think that nobody really gave him even the slightest benefit of the doubt as to seeing, like where he's coming from type of a thing. Everybody has their own issues and stuff, and, to some people things seem easy, whereas, it just goes back to that whole grass is greener on the other side thing. Now, as far as White Boy goes, I think he may have taken it a little bit too seriously as far as the whole suicide thing goes. Like, when I saw the tweets, I mean, because I saw this like as it unfolded, like live last night on my Twitter feed and everything. Not for 1 second did I feel like Wings was serious in that tweet. I felt it was more like I'm upset, and I want people to feel that I'm upset, maybe kind of like, headshot, ho, maybe kind of like, just kind of feel for him a little bit, show him a little bit of sympathy, or give him a pat on the back type of a thing. I think it was more of a cry for some positive attention as opposed, because when you're feeling down, you want people to pick you back up. I mean, that's just how it is, So I think that's more of what it was. I don't feel like Wings, even for the slightest moment, was planning on taking out El Presidor and then taking himself out. Like, I don't even think that was even a possibility. Now, granted, I'm not saying that he doesn't ever feel suicidal. I mean, that is possible. I mean, sometimes people feel suicidal, but there's a difference between feeling somewhat suicidal because you're depressed and things aren't going your way, and like really being suicidal. I don't feel like he was really suicidal. He just had some feelings. I mean, sometimes shit just sucks so bad that you're like, what if I took myself out? And then you move on. You don't really sit there and continue to think about it for fucking days and stuff, because when it gets to that point, usually people actually end up doing it. But I don't think that it was quite as harsh. Like White Boy kind of went in on him last night, and I do see some of his points for sure. I'm not saying that White Boy's wrong. I mean, this whole thing is all a matter of opinion, regardless. I mean, that's just how it is. Period. Everybody's got their own opinions on it. Nobody's right or wrong necessarily. Now, I mean, that's just kind of my feeling on White Boy. As far as El Presidor goes, I love El Presidor. I love White Boy too. I mean, I've met Alex a couple of times in real life, and he's a cool dude and everything, so I've got nothing against any of the people that I'm talking about here, not even DJ Keemstar. I've met him in real life, and, he's not as big of a douchebag as everybody says he is. So, at least in my experience. So bottom line is I don't hate anybody that I'm talking about here. I don't even dislike anybody that I'm talking about here. And that goes for Wings as well. Now, as far as the whole El Presidor thing, El Presidor, I don't think was planning on taking it to the FBI. I don't think he felt threatened. I mean, this is El Presidor here, the guy that jumps into frozen lakes and takes out trees and shit. Like, I don't think he was scared for his life at any moment. What I think he was doing was, other than entertaining us and entertaining himself and things like that, I think he was kind of just putting Wings in his place a little bit, to the point where it's like, look, if you want attention, that's fine, but doing it in this way isn't right. And I'm going to make you think twice about doing it again. It was kind of more of like reprimanding him. It's kind of like you smack the kid's hand as he puts it in the cookie jar, and hopefully he won't put it back in the cookie jar when you're not looking, you know? I think it was more something like that. I mean, I can't be certain because, you know, like I said, this is my opinion. This is my outside look on everything or whatever. I think that things ended up going well. Who dropped a Moab Diggy? Diggy. Excuse me while I pull out my Nokia and massively obliterate all the bitches. So anyway, like I said, I think that the resolution that came yesterday, it ended up coming out pretty good. And, 6-piece, genocide, and I get that final kill cam with the Moab, so that's pretty sweet. 30-0, little flawless gameplay for you guys with the unsilenced Umpadera. But anyway, so this is wrapping up, but that's basically my take on it. I think Wings wanted some kind of like comforting type of attention, like, no, you shouldn't do things like that, you shouldn't say things like that, you're a great person, you know, you have good things in your life and you have things to look forward to, and it kind of backfired on him, and other people kind of, you know, they had their opinions of it, like, that's fucked up, you shouldn't have done that, whatever, and it just kind of turned into what it turned into, but then it got resolved. Now, like I said, those are just my opinions on it. I can't speak for what people really think. I'm basically stating what I think they were thinking. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Once again, this has been your man Pro Diggy from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you could call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.